I will go into specific details, right?
Yes.
But I think it was that period of my life that prompted me to come back to church. And that was hard for me because I was dealing with a lot of uncertainty. My livelihood was potentially impacted, my reputation. And this season of my life, it wasn't over in just a matter of a few days, a few weeks.
Okay,
it
of
was
course not.
months.
Yeah.
And so during that time, it was a lot of ups and downs. And like you said, the livid part, right? Like I was angry. Why are you doing this to me? When in reality, it really was
Your
the
choices.
natural consequences of some choices I had made.
Okay. All right. Now, faith doesn't mean the absence of struggle. Of course, we're struggling. It just means that we're trusting God in spite of the struggle. Real faith is refined in the fire. We talked about that earlier, right? So I want to know, what is one scripture or worship song? You guys can put in the comments too. Iris is going to share hers right now. This is really near and dear to her. What scripture or worship song has really carried you through a very hard season? All right, Iris, share yours. We want to know.
So mine was Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. And the reason that verse was so dear to me was because during that time of uncertainty, I had a lot of fear. And that constant worry of what is my life going to look like in the next 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever. And when I look at that, and there were so many like pleas for God, please just get me out of the fire, get me out of the lion's den. I don't want to be here anymore. But the order of the verse, I will strengthen you, I will help you. And God leaves us in the fire. He left me in that lion's den for months. But during that time, my faith was strengthened. I was strengthened. And I didn't have this need to just crawl in a corner and be isolated from the world. And when the time came, He did help me. He got me out of there. And He is upholding me with His righteous hand. And not righteous because of anything that I did, but simply because I'm His child.
Isn't it crazy how He will leave you in that fire? I mean, you got yourself in it, right? Like, you didn't listen to me when I told you, right? And He will leave you in there so that you can turn to Him, right? Because when we realize that, okay, we cannot get ourselves out. Nothing we've tried is working. Nothing we've done is working. And if this is where you are right now, maybe you need to realize that you probably need to turn to God and ask Him for His help. All right. We talked about that. Now, Iris, why do you think God allows trials and struggles and tribulations in our lives? Why couldn't He just snap His fingers and just fix it all? Because God, I'm tired.
Different reasons, right? Different hard seasons. I think sometimes the trials are in preparation for something bigger that is to come. Other times, like I said, it's a result of your own consequences. And then it's a refining period too. When metal undergoes intense heat, that's when all the impurities come to surface. I remember this story that one of my mentor teachers told me. She said, when you look at a butterfly coming out of its cocoon, you see that it's struggling. And your instinct is to help it and pluck it out. But if you do that, the butterfly will essentially die because its wings are not strong enough to fly on its own. So sometimes God lets us go through the struggle so that we can become renewed and strengthened, so that during the next hard season, we know exactly how to respond.
Back to the base.